And Erastus joins us on the line with more on this story. Erastus, the question that many are asking, was the road there before the company settled in that area for its mining activity, or the reverse, the company first and then the road, which is now going to be diverted?
Well, so the first analogy is the right answer. You know, the Bebiani mines started operations way back into the 18th century, somewhere 1890. And so definitely the mines started before the road came in. And it has been part of the mining lease of the Bebiani mines for a very long time. And that's the explanation from the company. And in fact, when the road was being constructed, the mapping at the time and the business plan for the mining had not taken into consideration mining into that area. And even technology at the time to really establish the ore within the Earth's crust itself was not available. But recently, there have been geological surveys, satellite imaging have indicated that indeed there is a fine gold large deposit beneath the road network, and this is necessitating that the road be diverted for them to be able to mine into those areas.
For the diversion that has become quite controversial, Erastus, can you tell us how many suggestions have come up?
A lot of suggestions. In fact, there are those who are mentioning certain towns I cannot name right up here. They are saying that from those communities to Bebiani, which is the center where many of the children come to school, is about 5 kilometers. Now, the road, if diverted, will extend the length of this particular mileage, and so it will go into about, say, 12 kilometers, which will make it difficult for those areas to come to the center of town, do commerce, and be able for children to also come to school. That has been the major concern, but we are told that this decision does not rest within the people alone, the mining company, or even the EPA. It goes beyond that, even into cabinet circles. And so there will be extensive consultation before a decision is taken on which route is suitable.
Erastus, thank you very much. Let's speak to the MP for the area. The Honorable Alfred Obeng joins us also on the phone. Thank you very much, sir, for your time here on Joy News Prime. Now, in your engagement with the people and the various stakeholders, what do you perceive as the real challenge and how it can be addressed?
Yes, yesterday we had a public forum, and this issue of road diversion came up strongly because a group of the people were of the view that if the road is going to be diverted, then it should pass through Indigenes Kwanta, which is a road from to join the main road from Indigenes to Bebiani. They feel that that place is a bit shorter and it's safer. The mining company, that's Mention Gold, they have already proposed the diversion to join a road at is it Kwame Chrome area, which is the Bebiani to Ahianso Awasu road. And that is, the people, according to them, is going to be longer than when you take the Indigenes in Kwanta side. So these are the two opposing views. However, there are even people who are also suggesting or who are also opposing, because they also feel that even if you take these two, they are also going to be left out because they have to go back. When they are coming to Bebiani, they are closer to Bebiani, just about 4 kilometers or 3 kilometers to Bebiani now. They have to go back and drive through either Indigenes Kwanta or the road that go to Kwame Chrome before coming to Bebiani. And there are children who school in Bebiani. Most of them, their children go to school at Bebiani, and it's going to really, some of the mothers' parents were complaining that they are also, working parents. So in the morning, if you want to go and drop your child at school, that will take you just about 4 kilometers and come back to continue your activities. Now it's going to take you, 12 kilometers or 17 kilometers and then back, which if it's 17, is going to be about 34 kilometers. By the time you come, you cannot even do anything again. And if you want to leave the school bus, it's also going to take your children to school to over 17 kilometers in and out. Is something that they feel that is also risky. So this issue came up strongly, and as a member of parliament, I am of opinion that there should be a better and further engagement so that we all come at a compromise. Because at the end of the day, if the mining company will even build standard schools of equal standard as the one that they've been bringing their children to at Bibiani, it can solve some of the problems. If they will build standard hospital, good clinics there, it also solve some of the problems. So that if it's emergency, if it's a referral and they are bringing them to Bibiani, that will even at Bibiani sometimes refer people to Kumasi, which is over 60-something kilometers, and that will not be, rampant. So these are some of the things that I believe that the mining should engage the opinion leaders and the community people for us to look at before taking the final decision.
Very much. That's Alfred Obeng, his Member of Parliament for Bibiani and Yaso Bekwai constituency.